Welcome to Martinstown, the home of Stake, your Wallace GA club in the heart of South Limerick for the Lidl Ladies Gaelic Football League Division 4B clash between Limerick and Offaly. Conditions, to say the least, are very tricky for both teams this afternoon here in Martinstown. Both sides coming into the game on the back of victories in their opening round games last week. Limerick coming away with a 2-9 to 9-point win over London at this venue last Sunday, while Offaly had an outstanding victory over Carlow on a 3-15 to 7-point scoreline. We'll give you a quick rundown of the teams now, starting with Limerick, who were unchanged from that victory over London last week. In goals, Sophie Hennessy. Full back line of Christine Reedy, Sarah O'Sullivan and Maeve O'Halloran. Half back line, Maeve McNamara, Leah Coughlin and Katie Heelan. Midfield sees Loretta Hanley, partner Limerick captain Roisin Ambrose. Half forward line, Iris Kennelly, Mairead Kavanagh and Amy Ryan. And the Limerick full forward line, Katrina Davis, Grania McKenna and Kathy Mee. Offaly show 4 changes from that side. That be Carlow starting in goals. Tara Rowe replaces Emer Evans. Full back line of Nicole Buckley. Orla Whelan comes back in at full back, and Dawn Hannon completes the Offaly full back line. Half back line, Nicole Farley. Annie Keogh comes in at centre back, last year's captain, and Roisin Ennis wears the number 7 jersey for Offaly, the 2022 captain. Midfield sees Emma Maher and Amy Gavin Mangan. Half forward line, Fiona Dempsey, Emma Hand and Saoirse McGuinness. And the Offaly full forward line, Sarah Doyle, Marie Byrne and Ellie McAvoy. Offaly managers this season, joint managers Brian O'Rourke from Coola in Dublin and Danny McGarvey from Donegal, both operating out of the Nave Kieran club. And over the Limerick side, Graham Shine from Kerry's Listowel Emmets is the Limerick manager. So all set to go here in Martinstown, moments away from throwing here. Offaly just going through their last preparations before throwing here in Martinstown. As the conditions ever worsen here, so this home of Staker Wallace GA club. Referee for this afternoon's game is Ger Kenny from Mayo, and Limerick are going to be playing from left to right as you see it here on camera. There's players getting into their final positions now, or starting positions I should say, here in Martinstown. Blustery day, very strong breeze in favour of Limerick in this opening half hour, as referee Jerkani gets set to get us underway here. We're underway here in Martinstown. It's Loretta Hanley that's won it first for Limerick, and now it's Roisin Ambrose, the Limerick captain, in possession. Ambrose moving with the ball immediately. Conditions underfoot extremely difficult as Katie Heelan takes possession for Limerick. Heelan now on the run, trying to get a hand pass away. It's Heelan still in possession, gets the ball back to Loretta Hanley, and over on that left hand side it's Amy Ryan, and Amy Ryan has been fouled. In fact, it's Kathy Mee that has been fouled there on the Limerick side. A former Limerick captain as well, Kathy Mee, back on the panel in 2021 after opting out last year, takes possession back from Ray Kavanagh. It's Kathy Mee now, gets the hand pass away. Grania McKenna, the Monaghan native playing with Limerick in 2022, takes possession. McKenna trying to fashion a bit of space for a shot, gives it inside instead. It's a low ball into Katrina Davis, battling for a possession. Davis eventually gets it into her hands, gets the pass away to Ray Kavanagh. Kavanagh has been fouled, says referee Jerkani. Advantage being played here. It's Kathy Mee in possession for Limerick. Possession is held by Limerick, but there's been a foul, and it's going to be a free in for the home side. So Katrina Davis scored 1-3 last weekend against London. 1 free, 1 point from play, or 2 points from play I should say. And just like her opposite number, Sarah Doyle will take her frees from the ground. And that's Katrina Davis who pops on over the bar for Limerick. And that's the start that Limerick would have wanted here in Martinstown. Kick out from Tara Rowe. It's going to bounce all the way over the sideline. In fact, it's well kept in play over on the far side by Offaly. I think Nicole Farley that won it. In fact, it wasn't. It was Saoirse McGuinness, but Offaly managed to hold on to possession and trying to get the hand pass away. There's been a foul, says the referee, and that's going to be a free for Offaly. So low ball there. The pitch by Offaly. It's into midfield now. Possession over on that far side is Marie Byrne for Offaly. Plays this one in low to the full forward line, but Limerick have numbers back there. And Loretta Hanley passes that one to Kathy Mee. Mee unable to win clean possession. Good work from Nicole Farley to win it back for Offaly. And now it's over on that far side to Saoirse McGuinness. Maeve McNamara is in with the challenge before the ball's delivered low into the full forward line. And it's a foul on Sarah Doyle. Scored Sarah Doyle 1-5 last week in that victory over Carlow. And like Katrina Davis, as I mentioned, takes those frees from the ground when the opportunity arises. Amy Gavin Mangan now in possession, has it back to Emma Hand. The Offaly centre forward Emma Hand looking to run with it. Good move from Emma Hand, gets the pass away. Goal chance here for Offaly early on here. They've opted for the point and they've got that as well. Very well worked score from Offaly, and it's Fiona Dempsey that's got it. So just 3 minutes on the clock. 3.5 minutes on the clock, and it's an all-square game. Very well worked move from Offaly, and Fiona Dempsey with the finish. Long kick out from Sophie Hennessy, bounces over the head of Kathy Mee. Annie Kyo's there, gets the boot in for Offaly, but unable to keep it in play. It's going to be a sideline ball for Limerick, taken quickly by Mairead Kavanagh. That's into midfield to our captain, Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose now on the charge, gets the hand pass away. It's strong for Kavanagh, won't come into her first time, but does get the ball up. Passes to Grania McKenna, and now it's back to Kathy Mee. Mee cutting back inside before forced outside again. And it's McKenna now for Limerick. She's been adjudged to have overcarried by referee Jarkani. And it's going to be Offaly that have the free. It's taken low over to Saoirse McGuinness. Maeve McNamara with the challenge, but McGuinness has come away with possession. But it's lost by Offaly. Of course, have to mention again the very, very difficult handling conditions there as Emma Maher tried to win possession as the wind picks up again here in Martinstown. It's going to be a free to Limerick. Roisin Ambrose tries to deliver this one long for the run of Iris Kennelly. Kennelly shows her pace to win that one. And it's Kennelly now with it for Limerick. The pass comes away. It's Mairead Kavanagh. Maybe a chance developing for this Limerick side. Kavanagh has it. Looking at options is the Limerick centre forward. Finds one at Kathy Mee. Mee going through. Loses possession momentarily, but the ball eventually comes to Katrina Davis. It's into Katie Healan. Tara Rose off her line quickly though, and diverts the danger initially for Offaly. Rose lost possession initially. Good block down from Healan, but Offaly will still win possession here, you'd imagine. Battle for possession on the ground. It's Offaly that come away with it. And now it's Emma Maher, the midfielder, wearing number 8 for Offaly. Inside it comes as they move it forward. Good movement in the Offaly forward line, but Ellie McAvoy can't win it. It's good work there from the Limerick cornerback Maeve O'Halloran. Made her debut last week in that win over London. And Limerick now with Amy Ryan. Ryan decides to go long for the run at Davis. Katrina Davis, if she can get it into her hand, there's danger here for Offaly. But the ball, as you can see, with the danger and strength of the wind here, just bobbles along over the end line. It's going to be a kick out for Offaly. But just that danger. Amy Ryan trying to deliver into Katrina Davis, but the pass didn't go to plan. And it's a kick out for Offaly, but it's Limerick with possession again here. Ambrose into Grania McKenny. There's a run out on the left. That's Maeve McNamara. McNamara goes low into the run of Iris Kennelly. Kennelly, the Old Mill Club, plays this one back outside. And a hand pass inside again, but the wind has taken that one, and Offaly will be able to win possession. But they're going to struggle to get it out of defence, such as the strength of that breeze for Limerick. And it's Still in play at that end line. Limerick putting the pressure on, but there's been a foul. And it's going to be a free out to the Offaly side. It's taken quickly, but it's a poor delivery. And Limerick are going to have a sideline ball. It's quickly into Leah Coughlin now to Maeve McNamara. McNamara switches play. It's a good pass to Amy Ryan. Ryan gets her hand pass away now to Kathy Mee, but Mee's hand pass is easily intercepted by that well organised Offaly defence in the early stages here. That's Offaly now moving forward with possession. It's Ellie McAvoy with the delivery into Marie Byrne. Byrne will be met by the challenge of Sarah O'Sullivan. Gives the hand pass back inside. Now it's Emma Hand for Offaly. Lovely hand pass over the top, but the Limerick defence was onto that one, and it's going to be free for Christine Reedy. Of course, Christine Reedy, coming off injured last week, has recovered to take her starting place here and gets that pass from the free to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose under good pressure here from Emma Maher, but just a hand in, says referee Ger Kenny. And it's going to be another free for Limerick, and Ambrose tries to find Leah Coughlin with that pass, but it's easily going to be picked up by Nicole Farley. And Farley goes down the line, but again, to emphasise the conditions, making any kind of pass really difficult here, as Maeve McNamara finds Grania McKenna. McKenna down on a run on that far side, inside to Leah Coughlin. As Limerick now trying to hand pass, but that's easy for Emma Hand. And Offaly now try to go again. Pass comes up to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy on the run for Offaly, trying to bring play into the Limerick 45. Good run from McAvoy, beats Katie Healan, and McAvoy still going here for Offaly. Coming inside, gets the pass away to Marie Byrne. 2 goals last week against Carlow to Marie Byrne. She's been fouled, and there's going to be a free here for Offaly, says referee Ger Kenny. So it's going to be Sarah Doyle that will take this one, but there is a little delay here for an injured Offaly player. I think it's Ellie McAvoy that's going to maybe need a bit of attention here. The Offaly physio makes his way out to monitor the situation. So just over 9 minutes now here at Martinstown, 1 point apiece. Very, very difficult conditions for both sides here at the home of Staker Wallace. And it's Offaly with a chance playing into a gale. They'll have a chance to go ahead here for the first time in this game. So Ellie McAvoy receiving that bit of treatment here as Sarah Doyle lines this one up. So Doyle with the strike, very difficult conditions. That's gone to the right and wide. Further emphasis of the difficulties that the sides have in this game. As the train passes here in Martinstown, Sophie Hennessy will take the kick out for Limerick. Good movement from in front of her by the Limerick side. And Hennessy goes long. It's going to be one back there though for Offaly by Emma Maher. That's Offaly now trying to build another attack. Possession doesn't go to hand though for Saoirse McGuinness, and Limerick have won that back. And a foul on Katie Healan. Sees the home side earn a free. It's Katie Healan. Plays this one towards Mairead Kavanagh. Going to be met by the challenge of Annie Keogh if she can keep this in play, which Kavanagh does, and does very well to get the pass away. Leah Coughlin now in possession for Limerick. Coughlin has forced to go backwards. Not the best of passes for Roisin Ambrose, but Ambrose has the pace to win it back for Limerick. Got options out on this near side, but Emma Hand has got the block in. Good work though back there from Maeve O'Halloran for Limerick. Picked up the loose possession, and I guess the pass away does Maeve O'Halloran, but it's Offaly that have won it back through Emma Hand, and Hand takes this free quickly inside to Marie Byrne. Sarah O'Sullivan there in front of Marie Byrne, but Byrne taking on the Limerick full back. It's Marie Byrne with the shot. It's hit the crossbar, and a chance for Offaly there, a goal chance for Offaly. Hits the bar, and Limerick have gotten away with one now as Leah Coughlin takes possession for Limerick. Maeve McNamara takes that pass from her half back line partner, and it's Coughlin with the delivery, looking for the run of Grania McKenna, but it's not going to stay in play. It's a sideline ball for Offaly. Orla Whelan, vastly experienced Orla Whelan, coming back into this Offaly team this week having missed that game against Carlow. Saoirse McGuinness. But Limerick have won that back. It's good work over there by Limerick, and it's Loretta Hanley now with the ball in her hands. Gets it back to Kathy Mee. Across to Katie Heelan, wearing number 7 but playing in half forward in a switch with Amy Ryan, just like last week. Kathy Mee now takes a pass off her shoulder for Katie Heelan. Katrina Davis plays it back to Amy Ryan. Ryan with the hand pass back to Katrina Davis, looks for Katie Heelan, and Heelan will do well to win possession here just before the end line. It's Katie Heelan, low one back to Mairead Cavan. The hand comes in though, good work back there by the corner back Dawn Hannon, and Hannon showing all her experience to get her hand in to make sure Limerick didn't win clean possession, and Offaly come away again. That's their centre back Annie Keogh. Pass doesn't go to plan though initially, and Fiona Dempsey, the point scorer in this Offaly side, has overcarried, and Limerick have a free. Good work there from Katie Heelan for Limerick, forcing that turnover and free, and it's Heelan goes backwards to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose with the hand pass now, a chance for Amy Ryan to run onto it. Now it's Loretta Hanley for Limerick. Hanley has a runner on her outside. Good work from Leah Coughlin. Finds Katrina Davis. Davis with the shot. In fact, it's a pass towards Mairead Cavan. It doesn't go to plan, and that's another wide for Limerick. "13 minutes on the clock here in Martinstown. It's 1 point apiece. Thankfully for the moment, the rain has held off as the water break is called by referee Ger Kenny. So we'll have a quick break in play as this water break takes place. So 1 point apiece here as the water break ends in Martinstown. Limerick taking the lead from that Katrina Davis free, but Fiona Dempsey point from play has Offaly level here in Martinstown. Thankfully the rain has eased here at the home of Staker Wallace GA Club in South Limerick, but the wind still continues to be a major issue for both sets of players. Tara Rowe will restart after that Katrina Davis attempted pass to Mairead Cavan, went out over the end line. So Tara Rowe with this kick out for Offaly, replacing Emer Evans in goals this week. Tara Rowe, she's tried to find the run of Emma Maher there, but the ball has followed out over the sideline. That's Limerick with the sideline ball now. Maeve McNamara with possession. Maeve back towards her captain Roisin Ambrose. There's an Offaly player down. I think there's been a clash between Mairead Cavan and Annie Keogh. Clash ahead, so there's referee Ger Kenny rightly holding up the play. It seems like Mairead Cavan seems to be okay from Limerick side, but there is an injury now to the Offaly centre back Annie Keogh. Of course, Annie Keogh, the captain in 2021, as already mentioned, trained at the infamous and famous Ballymaloo Cookery School in her time. In fact, this night it's Amy Gavin Mangan that's down. So it's the Offaly very influential midfielder. A couple of points last week against Carlow in that victory. 3-15 to 7 points. Gavin Mangan well capable popping up with a score or two, and it's her that's receiving treatment, but seems to be okay to carry on here. The Offaly midfielder, and it's Limerick that will have possession through Roisin Ambrose. A few metres outside the Offaly 45-metre line, and it's Roisin Ambrose now for Limerick to take this free, indirect free. So Ambrose goes long with it, and it's going to be collected back there easily in the Offaly defence by Orla Whelan. Now it's Emma Maher and Offaly going through the lines with the hand passes. Pass comes from Nicole Buckley, and it's Fiona Dempsey trying to find Emma Hand. Good take from the Offaly centre forward, and she's been fouled, so trying to take it quickly, and it's a good ball now for the run of Saoirse McGuinness. First time strike from McGuinness, looking for the pass. That's well won by Marie Byrne, and McGuinness has continued her run. McGuinness with the pass inside. Sarah Doyle, Sophie Hennessy comes off her line, comes back to Dempsey. Great challenge back there by Amy Ryan, and Limerick through Sarah O'Sullivan have done brilliantly to defend that, but O'Sullivan's clearance only as far as Emma Maher. Maher chased down by Leah Coughlin, challenge from Leah Coughlin. No foul, says the referee initially, and it's going to be a Limerick ball. So it's going to be a Limerick possession here as referee Ger Kenny holds up play yet again. So it's going to be Maeve Roisin Ambrose again to take this free for Limerick. And McNamara, or Ambrose, goes long, but the run of Grania McKenna unable to win possession there, and it'll be another sideline ball. Orla Whelan has followed the Limerick full forward line. Limerick full forward out from her natural position. And it's Iris Kennelly and Katrina Davis operating. A two-player full forward line for Limerick. It's Emma Maher now in possession for Offaly. Tries to bounce it but can't hold on to it. And it's Limerick that have won this one through their captain Roisin Ambrose, Mairead Kavanagh, and it's on again now to Loretta Hanley. Hanley with the pass inside to Grania McKenna. McKenna's going to go long for Katrina Davis here, and it's going to be a battle now between Dawn Hannon and Katrina Davis. It's Hannon that has come off last. It's going to be a line ball to Limerick. As Katrina Davis with it, goes low, back to McKenna, back to Davis again. They worked very well in tandem last week against London. And no foul, says referee Ger Kenny on this occasion. It's going to be a free out to Offaly with the Limerick number 13 lying on the ball. It's Offaly now in possession on that far side. Amy Gavin Mangan with the pass now to Nicole Farrelly. Farrelly back to Mangan again, and back to Farrelly once more. Now there's a bit of space maybe for Emma Maher to run into. The Nave Kieran club to Saoirse McGuinness. Good work again from Offaly here, and it's back to Maher. Maher bringing play inside the Limerick 65-metre line. Low one into the full forward Marie Byrne, and Byrne still going. In fact, that's Sarah Doyle in possession, still going. Foul on the Offaly player. Indeed it was Marie Byrne, and it's a chance for Sarah Doyle yet again to put Offaly into the lead. Doyle one free from a similar enough area. In fact, it was probably a little bit closer. That tail to the right and wide. No surprise given the strength of the breeze here in Martinstown that was the case. So it's Sarah Doyle just on the 14-metre line, and it's gone to the right and wide yet again. So the score remains at 1 point apiece here in Martinstown. Short kick out from Sophie Hennessy on this occasion to Leah Coughlin. Coughlin goes down the line to Loretta Hanley. Hanley looked to have slipped there, but managed to do well and hold on to possession. Back to Leah Coughlin it goes. Now it's Roisin Ambrose for Limerick. Ambrose maybe a couple of Offaly challenges, but Roisin Ambrose has done well, and it's a long ball to Mairead Kavanagh. Chance maybe here for Limerick. Kavanagh 1-2 last week, gives the pass inside to McKenna. Back to Kavanagh again. Goal chance here for Limerick's blocked brilliantly. Second chance, it comes to Katrina Davis, and it's Kathy Mee indeed with the shot, but it's gone to the left and wide. Big goal chance for Limerick. There was a great block back there in defence. I think it was Orla Whelan that got a hand to it, or got a block in it at least, and it's ended up in a Limerick wide. Their third of this afternoon. And Tara Rowe with the kick out goes over Katie Heelan's head, but Loretta Hanley has won it for Limerick. And now it's McKenna to Katie Heelan, back to Grania. McKenna again. It's McKenna with the shot over the bar. It goes for Limerick. That puts them into a 2-1 lead. So Grania McKenna, first point of the game for her, made her Limerick debut last week, having transferred to the St Ailbe's club in East Limerick from Monaghan. That's what Limerick needed there. There's a battle on that far side between Nicole Farley and Mairead Kavanagh, and it's going to be an Offaly free, says referee Ger Kennedy. Farley takes it quickly to Emma Hand. The Offaly centre forward has been prominent in the opening half here. It's Hand still going, lovely step off her right foot to make way into Limerick 45. And it's Ellie McAvoy now on the run for Offaly, trying to create a shooting chance. Comes to Marie Byrne. Marie Byrne knows that it's going to be difficult to score from even in that angle there, but it's gone to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy makes no mistake with a second point for Offaly, and Offaly are level for a second time. Limerick twice going into the lead, but Offaly have fought back, and it's 2 points apiece. So it's going to be Sophie Hennessy with the kick out here for Limerick. It's Hennessy forced to go along with it, but it's Amy Gavin Mangan that's there for Offaly. Gavin Mangan inside to Ellie McAvoy. Good run from Gavin Mangan, still going. Fiona Dempsey has it now, passes to Sarah Doyle, just doesn't and wasn't precise enough, doesn't go to plan for Offaly. It's Doyle coming out with it now. Good challenge back there, but Offaly should still have it through Fiona Dempsey. 1 point in this game so far. Dempsey back to Sarah Doyle. Doyle going to come back to her captain Roisin Ennis now for Offaly. It's Ennis, just slips but manages to get possession to Amy Gavin Mangan. Low one inside, and it's a good pass from Amy Gavin Mangan. Saoirse McGuinness onto Emma Maher. Now on that far side it's Nicole Farley, cutting inside as Farley plays it back, looking to find Marie Byrne now, and it's Marie Byrne again stepping into the middle. Plenty of Limerick defenders there, but it's Emma Hand that's there for Offaly, and left footed from Emma Hand. It hasn't gone wide, it's kept in play by Sarah Doyle. Doyle trying to make her way in on goal. Good defending back there from Loretta Hanley, and Limerick should come away with possession, and it's Sarah Sullivan for Limerick. Finds her centre back Leah Coughlin, and Limerick have done well to escape that Offaly attack, but Amy Ryan's pass doesn't go to plan. Looking for Mairead Kavanagh. It's picked up by the Offaly captain Roisin Ennis. Into Nicole Farley and into the middle. Saoirse McGuinness doesn't win it though. Not clean ball for Offaly, and Limerick's defenders swarm around the Offaly player. It's going to be a throw ball here. Loretta Hanley will go in for it from Limerick's point of view, and it's Amy Gavin Mangan that will go in for the throw in for Limerick. Hanley uses her big size and height to win that one, but she's over carried, says referee Ger Kennedy, and Offaly will try and take this quickly. It's Gavin Mangan, just takes it short to Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness now, sorry, in fact it's Roisin Ennis. Ennis now, and it's Gavin Mangan again. Plenty of options here, but it's a poor pass from Amy Gavin Mangan, and it's Katie Heelan that's been fouled. So a cynical enough foul there as Limerick tried to break. It's Limerick that will have the free. That's Loretta Hanley that has the ball in her hands, with the huge amount of options in front of her for the Limerick number 8. Another one of these players that has come back onto the Limerick panel there goes short to Katie Heelan, but it's going to bounce kindly for Limerick and Mairead Kavanagh. It's Kavanagh inside to Katie Heelan. Heelan now with the pass to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose charging into the Offaly 45. Pass over the head of the Offaly defender was Dawn Hannon that had come out with Katrina Davis on that occasion. Davis now up against Annie Keogh, but it's all the way back now to Iris Kennelly. Now it's Kathy Mee looking to find her runner again, and that runner is Iris Kennelly. It's Kennelly with the shot over the bar. It goes. Brilliantly worked move from Limerick that puts them into 3-2 lead. Iris Kennelly, the fine finish, linked brilliantly with Kathy Mee, and then took the return pass to put Limerick up by a point once more. So it's Offaly trying to make their way back up into Limerick territory quickly, and they have done so. Emma Hand with the pass now. It's Ellie McAvoy. Point just a couple of minutes ago that McAvoy inside to Marie Byrne, trying to fashion a chance. It's Marie Byrne with the shot, and once again for the third time Offaly have come straight back up the field to get an equaliser, and it's Marie Byrne with the point for Offaly, and that makes it 3 points apiece. Operating out of the St. Conlet's club from Laois is the Offaly full forward line. Is that kick out from Sophie Hennessy, aimed at Roisin Ambrose, but going to be picked up by Nicole Farrelly. Ambrose gets a hand on it, but it's Offaly still in possession. It's Emma Maher, has been fouled by the Limerick captain, and it's going to be brought forward as well. Ambrose making sure that free wasn't taken quickly. It's going to be Offaly in possession here. Emma Maher, good movement in the full forward line. That's Marie Byrne, fresh from scoring that point that has levelled this game for a third time. It's Byrne with the pass inside. Ellie McAvoy going through. It's McAvoy getting a shot away. That's a fine finish from the Offaly corner forward. 4 points to 3 now for Offaly, and that's a second point for the Offaly number 15. So it's Offaly, despite the very difficult conditions that are against them in this half. As Sophie Hennessy goes short, it's Offaly that lead 4 points to 3. It's Loretta Hanley now taking possession for Limerick, goes along with it, aiming at Mairead Kavanagh up against Annie Keogh, but Kavanagh has done well, unlucky in the end, just slipped at the wrong time. Good block down though from a combination of Ambrose and Kavanagh there, and Roisin Ambrose is going to deliver this one in to Katrina Davis. Dawn Hannon does brilliant in defence though. Initially slipped, did the former Offaly centre back, but she's done her work there. The clearance is going to be picked up by Amy Ryan for Limerick, wearing 12 but operating at right half back. Gets the pass to Katie Heelan. Heelan with the hand pass inside now to Iris Kennelly. Kennelly into Grania McKenna. McKenna looking at options in front of her. McKenna finds the pass to Kathy Mee, and it's Mee still going here for Limerick. Limerick looking for a foul, comes to Mairead Kavanagh instead. Mairead Kavanagh trying to get a scoring chance, but referee Ger Kenny has said she overcarried the ball. A harsh decision maybe there, going in Offaly's favour, but it's the decision of the referee Ger Kenny to give that free to Offaly. It's they that will take possession out through their captain Roisin Ennis. It's not a good clearance from Ennis though. It's free in for Limerick, foul on Grania McKenna, and Katrina Davis will come all the way out here. Very difficult wind to contend with for any free taker, but Davis well capable, even from this long distance out, of putting this one between the sticks. One free already in this game. Katrina Davis for Limerick, she's going through her process. She lines this one up. That will level the game for a fourth time here in Martinstown. It's Katrina Davis with the strike. It's Davis. It's a good one too. It's ball bobbling around the edge of the square. It's a free out, says referee Ger Kenny. Decision going in Offaly's favour there. The ball in from Davis. Wasn't dealt with initially by the Offaly defence, but they've managed to earn the free, and they'll try and work through the ball out through the hands. Have done so very, very well, getting play out of their defence. It's Roisin Ennis now to Amy Gavin Mangan. Gavin Mangan fouled by Grania McKenna, and takes the free out to that right hand side. And that's Nicole Farley now, and plenty of space to run into. Decides to give the ball in, maybe a little bit early to Nicole Farley, or sorry, to Ellie McAvoy. Maeve O'Halloran is there. And it's going to be a free to Limerick after O'Halloran was fouled by Ellie McAvoy. Short one to Kathy Mee, and it's now Roisin Ambrose takes the possession back from Maeve O'Halloran. Leah Coughlin now with it for Limerick. I mean, just a bit enough pace to beat Nicole Farley, but opts to come backwards with it. It's Roisin Ambrose now inside to Kathy Mee. Mee just a little dummy before moving forward with it. Now it's Loretta Hanley for Limerick. Hanley with the hand pass to Maeve McNamara, and Iris Kennelly involved as well. Play coming over now to this into the middle to Katie Heelan. Low delivery from Katie Heelan, and it's Katrina Davis. Davis with a little dummy to shoot, surely fouled. Referee Jerkenny says no. Hand pass now towards Katie Heelan, but back there for Offaly is Fiona Dempsey, and Offaly have managed to scupper this Limerick attack. Final stages of this first half. It's Offaly leading in this Lidl Ladies Gaelic Football National League Division 4B contest, leading 4-3, that 1 point lead over Limerick, but Limerick have won possession back through Iris Kennelly. Now it's Amy Ryan, into the middle it goes to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose over the top to Loretta Hanley. Hanley with a bit of space to run into initially, passes to Katrina Davis. Katrina Davis gets the shot away, it's going to go all the way into the net. Tara Rowe caught on her line, but it's Katrina Davis with the goal for Limerick, and that could be a huge turning point in this game, puts them into a 2 point lead as Katrina Davis with the goal. It's Limerick on the attack immediately again through Cathy Mee, looking for something else here. Cathy Mee still going with it, just gets the pass away. There's Kennelly looking for a second. She'd already put one over off her right, but that shot off her left goes to the left and wide. So it's Limerick that lead 1-3 to 4 points. Big fill up for them in the final stages of this first half. So it's Tara Rowe with the kick out here. That's Rowe gets this one to Orla Whelan. Whelan now under pressure from Grania McKenna, gets the pass away, and Offaly will try and come out of their defence. Nicole Farley now to Nicole Buckley. The two Nicoles combining down that right hand side to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy being faced by Maeve O'Halloran, and good work from the Limerick defender before it comes back to Buckley. Buckley's been fouled off by Maeve McNamara, and a free for Offaly, and maybe a little bit of a chat for Maeve McNamara as well. The Limerick number 5 operating on that left wing back position. It's Amy Gavin Mangan with the free, just a ticking for the Limerick defender. Ellie McAvoy being very prominent in this first half for Offaly. 2 points to her name. McAvoy delivers it in. There's a bit of space over there for Saoirse McGuinness. And now it's inside to Marie Byrne. Byrne with a chance. Fiona Dempsey with it. Blocked brilliantly down. And it's good work by the Limerick defence. Fiona Dempsey has it again, but that's gone to the right and wide. A great block back there from Sarah O'Sullivan and Amy Ryan. I think it was Amy Ryan that got the final block on that. So that shot coming from Fiona Dempsey, trying to add to her point earlier in the half. Great block down by the Limerick number 12, who's operating, as I said, at half back, but wearing the number 12. And Ryan has taken that kick out well as well for getting the pass away to Loretta Hanley. Loretta Hanley now in possession for Limerick, who are finishing this half very strongly here. Loretta Hanley in towards Katrina Davis. Don Hannon has got to it first for Offaly, but Limerick through Katrina Davis should earn possession down there. It's gone out for a 45. Last touch off one of the Offaly players, Don Hannon. And it's going to be a chance for Limerick maybe to get one more score before this half ends. So it's going to be Katrina Davis with the 45 for Limerick. It's going to be very difficult to score given the angle and this breeze, even though she does have the advantage, the breeze. Heading into the corner, the left hand corner as you see it on screen. That's Katrina Davis lining this one up as if she's going to go for it. So Katrina Davis just making sure the ball is steady. Referee Jerkenny allowing her a little bit more time than perhaps he usually would because of the conditions. She's gone short with it to Grania McKenna. Good pass to Katie Heelan by McKenna. Limerick trying to work it in. A shooting chance for Cathy Mee. It's Cathy Mee with the outside of the boot. Stunning score from Cathy Mee. That puts Limerick in to a goal lead here. Very well worked 45. Ball in from Katrina Davis to Grania McKenna. Katie Heelan involved as well. And Cathy Mee looked to be out of options, but decided to have a go with the outside of her boot and floated it over the bar. That sees Limerick into a 1-4 to 4 point advantage here. And that's half-time whistle goes here from referee Jerkenny in Martinstown. And it's Limerick that lead 1-4 to 4 points. Join us for the second half shortly. Back to Martinstown for the second half of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B clash between Limerick and Offaly, and it's Limerick leading 1-4 to 4 points after that first half. Conditions have worsened at half time, but we're going to get back underway here. Referee Ger Kenny ready to throw in for the second half. And it's back underway here. Offaly with the strength of a very, very strong breeze in the second half. Limerick took advantage of the lead by a goal. That goal by Katrina Davis, the difference between the sides after an entertaining first half despite the conditions. And Limerick with a free here. So captain Roisin Ambrose takes across, it goes to Cathy Mee. Cathy Mee now with it for Limerick. Has overcarried, says referee Ger Kenny. It's going to be a free to Offaly. Ball played over to that left hand side now, and on the run is Fiona Dempsey. 1 point in the first half for Fiona Dempsey, and she overcarried as well. Referee Ger Kenny says yes, she has. So the referee's been consistent on that front all game here in Martinstown as Amy Ryan takes the free, goes short with it to Mairead Kavanagh. Kavanagh steps inside and finds Cathy Mee. Cathy Mee for Limerick now with the hand pass. The ball going backwards, but Roisin Ambrose managed to read it. But as you see, just very quickly there, the strength of that breeze that Offaly have and how difficult it has been throughout this game for both sets of players. As Amy Gavin Mangan goes long with the free. And that one will do well to stay in play. It was Sarah Doyle that tried to shield it away from Christine Reedy. And that hasn't worked for Offaly, and it's going to be Limerick keeper Sophie Hennessy with the kick out. Hennessy from the Old Mill Club gets this one long. It's a long in comparison to where Tara Rose were going in that first half. But it's Offaly on the attack either way now. Goal chance maybe here for Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness is through. She's going to go for it, and it's saved by Sophie Hennessy. It's a good dive to her left by the Limerick keeper. May have been going wide, that shot from Saoirse McGuinness, but the Limerick keeper didn't know. She got the hand out to it and diverted it past the post just to make sure. And it's going to be a 45 for Offaly. It's going to be Emma Hand, I think, readying to take this one. Yep, Emma Hand, the Offaly centre forward. Thankfully the rain and hailstones that were with us at half time have eased. It's just a gale force breeze that the players have to contend with. Now in the second hand is Emma Hand, ready to take this 45 for Offaly, and looks to go short with it. It's going to work out for Offaly initially anyway through Ellie McAvoy. 2 points for McAvoy in that first half. Marie Byrne, across it comes here now, eventually two hand. They've worked it into the centre forward, but it's Limerick tigerish defending, and it's Katie Heelan that has come away with possession for Limerick. She's been fouled, says the referee Ger Kenny. The Offaly management calling for overcarrying on the Limerick number 7 there, but nothing forthcoming from the referee, and it's Maeve McNamara now for Limerick. Stray hand pass, but Roisin Ambrose has done very well to hold on to it for Limerick. And off Ambrose goes now to her centre back Leah Coughlin. Leah Coughlin now from Ula, playing this one along the ground, but it's not the best of passes there, and it's going to be a free to Offaly. It's Roisin Ennis, the Offaly captain, finds Amy Gavin Mangan onto that left hand side now. Moving down the field is Annie Kyo with possession. Low pass inside to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy trying to create a bit of space for Emma Maher. She's done exactly that. Emma Maher now on the run for Offaly. There's plenty of Limerick defenders there. Comes back to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy trying to find a way through. Good defending again from Limerick, as has been the case throughout the second half. A low one inside. Chance maybe here for Sarah Doyle, but it's gone to the left and wide. Just too strong with the delivery. Again there, the Offaly side. And it's going to be another kick out for Limerick keeper Sophie Hennessy. So no score in this second half thus far. Limerick holding on to that 1-4 to 4 point advantage. And Sophie Hennessy ready to take this kick out, and referee Ger Kenny telling her to hurry things up as she goes along with it. As we saw in that first half, the wind just taking that ball out over the sideline, It's going to be an Offaly line ball. Played backwards to NEQ. It's possession again there for McGuinness. For Offaly, good run here from Sophie McGuinness. Still going with it, plays it across, looking for the run in Nicole Farley. There's plenty of defenders there. It's McGuinness that gets it. It's McGuinness with the goal. The ball indeed inside was from Ellie McAvoy, not Sophie McGuinness, but McGuinness was on the end of it for Offaly, and it's all square here. Although referee Ger Kenny is going in to talk to his umpire, so the goal may be disallowed here. He's checking certainly on something, but Sophie McGuinness was inside, got her hand on the ball. The goal is given, and it's all square here in Martinstown, 1-4 apiece. So just what Offaly needed at the start of the second half. That goal from McGuinness levelling things here as Leah Coughlin coughs up possession. It's Offaly that have it now again. A pass coming from Fiona Dempsey. It's Offaly with their dander up now, trying to fashion a shooting chance. It's Gavin Mangan out to Fiona Dempsey once more. Back to Amy Gavin Mangan. In the middle is Emma Hand. No bounce on the ball for Emma. Has forced to go back outside. The shot's going to come in from Fiona Dempsey, and it's going to, well, Sophie Hennessy has got a hand to it. Could have left that one out and go wide, but decided to put a hand in it. So it's going to be 45 again for Offaly. So .45 now. Amy Gavin Mangan seems to be lining this one up. An issue for Emma Hand here. I think needs to remove a chain, but it's Amy Gavin Mangan that's going to be taking this one. Goes low with it into the full forward line. Ellie McAvoy's been so prominent in and around that area. She's there again. There's been a push in the back. It's going to be a free to Offaly, so Sarah Doyle has the ball in her hands. It's going to leave it to Fiona Dempsey instead, I think. So a chance for Offaly to take the lead here. It's Ellie McAvoy. It's blocked on the line by Sophie Hennessy. She's done very well as the Limerick keeper. And that free from Ellie McAvoy caused consternation in the Limerick full back line, but the Limerick keeper did well. Covered the line and managed to get the ball out of danger. I guess this kick out now to Sarah O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan moving out from full back to Loretta Hanley. Limerick have been unable to get this one out of their full back line or out of their fence. They've been unable to get the ball past their own 45-metre line in this second half thus far. They're doing well to get, so now it's Katie Heelan. Heelan showing her pace, and Heelan moving it out. Good play from Katie Heelan out to Iris Kennelly. Kennelly has plenty of pace to burn, does the Limerick number 10. McGuinness is chasing her back, but it comes inside to Mairead Cavan, and again on into the middle to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose looking at her options in front of her. Ambrose goes with it, hand on it. It's going to fall to Kathy Mee though for Limerick. Kathy Mee going forward with it. Good challenge from the Offaly defence, but it gets the ball to Katrina Davis for Limerick. Davis would be closer to the goal. Tries to find Kathy Mee, and Mee has done well to win this back for Limerick. Coughs up possession though, and Offaly are back there in numbers, and referee Ger Kenny has blown the whistle. Was waiting for his decision. No obvious foul there, and the referee indeed has his throw ball. That's his decision. So Loretta Hanley will go in for Limerick and try and win possession back for Graham Shine's side. It's Hanley. Big battle there, and it's won by Dawn Hannon. Great work from the Offaly cornerback as they try and work possession out. Again here, it's Amy Gavin Mangan gets the pass away, but it's severe pressure put on by the Limerick forwards to ensure it doesn't come out easy, and that's Nicole Buckley. Good work from Buckley. It's Offaly that have it, and it's switched into the middle towards Nicole Farley. Iris Kennelly's there for Limerick, but Farley has done well. It's Orla Whelan that's under pressure here, and it's Limerick that should come out with possession here. There's a battle for it. It's going to be another throw ball, As Offaly lining up their first substitution of the game. It's going to be Aoife Carey. That's going to come on for Offaly fairly soon here. So it's Emma Maher up against Mairead Kavanagh here. So 1-4 apiece here in Martinstown. It's Kavanagh that's won it. Grania McKenna's onto it very quickly for Limerick, and McKenna's away now inside the Offaly 45-metre line. Grania McKenna's still going. Good challenge though back there. Amy Gavin Mangan was there for Offaly, and it's Nicole Farley now for the faithful county coming out with possession. Inside it goes now. Maher's there, just trips over. Slidey conditions, wet conditions. The pass doesn't go to plan. Amy Ryan is in there for Limerick, so is Roisin Ambrose, but it was Fiona Dempsey for Offaly that won possession. Now it's Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy a thorn in the Limerick side throughout this game. 2 points for her in that first half, and has been involved in that Offaly goal as well, but may have overcarried on this occasion. But Offaly still going with Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey taking advantage of that loose ball. Back to McAvoy it comes now as Offaly tried to fashion a scoring chance. Brilliant work over there though by Leah Coughlin, the Limerick centre back. Got her hands onto it and comes away with possession for Limerick. Still Coughlin in possession. Eventually gets the pass away to Mairead Kavanagh, but it's a free to Offaly, over carrying from the Limerick number 6, and it's taken quickly for Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey now as Offaly hold on to possession. Aoife Carey still warming up for Offaly, and it's inside now to Sarah Doyle on that far side. Sarah Doyle has not had a chance to shine in this game. Gets the pass into Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey, back it comes to Sarah Doyle. Just slips in the conditions, does Doyle. Still going with it though, managing doing very well to hold on to possession. Back to her captain Roisin Ennis. It's Offaly now been forced all the way back. Nicole Buckley has it. Buckley has been fouled by Katrina Davis. In fact, it's Grania McKenna with the foul as Offaly make that substitution. It's going to be Aoife Carey that's on, wearing the number 20 for Offaly. Just waiting to see now who the player to depart is. It's Fiona Dempsey, I think, that's coming off for Offaly. So it's Fiona Dempsey with 1 point, the opening point of the game for Offaly, wearing number 10. So Aoife Carey started against Carlow last week, and she's into the action now here in Martinstown as this free is taken by Roisin Ennis. A good ball in. Sarah Doyle now may take advantage. It's McAvoy that's got there first though for Offaly. Ellie McAvoy still going with it. Ellie McAvoy, Maeve O'Halloran putting the pressure on, and back it comes out to the recently introduced Aoife Carey. Carey's been fouled, so a chance for Offaly to go ahead. Only one score in this second half so far, only one score. Just 13 minutes coming up to now. It's Offaly trying to work a shooting position. Back it comes to Roisin Ennis now. The Offaly captain tries to get it inside, but Cathy Mee is there for Limerick as she gets it away, and Limerick will look to counter with Katie Heelan. Heelan breaks one challenge from Katie Buckley. Katie Heelan still going, but Buckley has got back in there to deny Katie Heelan, and Offaly have the ball back here. Emma Maher's pass to her namesake Emma Hand. Hand has it now for Offaly onto the left boot. She may have a go, decides to pass it instead. Emma Maher has continued to run. Pass comes now to Aoife Carey. Carey trying to get the shot away, and then instead to Marie Byrne inside to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy forced to come back outside. The shot from Carey's blocked down. Limerick looking to win possession back, but they have done so, and out comes Grania McKenna with it. Clearance though is a poor one from Maeve McNamara. McNamara has fouled Emma Hand, and that's going to be a free for Offaly. There's a chance again for them to take the lead here. 1-4 apiece, that goal. The only score in that second half from Saoirse McGuinness. It's a free now for Emma Hand off the left boot. Very, very difficult conditions for any free in this game. And it's Emma Hand with it, and Hand has struck that one brilliantly, and that's the lead score for Offaly. 1-5 to 4 points, and Emma Hand has put Offaly into the lead. So it's going to be Hennessy to restart play, but that's the water break here, and it's 1-1 to no score in the second half for Offaly, and they stayed in lead 1-5 to 1-4 here in Martinstown. And this water break, as Limerick that have it all to do here. They look like they're going to bring on Lauren Ryan, I think, as their first substitute, wearing number 17. As conditions and the wind increases here in Martinstown, it's Offaly that lead by a point. So back we'll play here in Martinstown. A couple of substitutions on for Limerick during that water break. Anna O'Dea is on wearing number 19 as Sophie Hennessy gets ready to take this kick out. Loretta Hanley has won it for Limerick. So Anna O'Dea is on for Graham Shine's side, wearing number 19. We'll confirm who's off the Limerick side when we can. And it's Limerick on the attack here, much needed run from Roisin Ambrose. She got Mairead Kavanagh with her. Ambrose holds on to it instead, looking for Katrina Davis. Katrina Davis with the pass over the top, and it's Lauren Ryan, another substitute, wearing number 17. It's Ryan with the ball across, but Nicole Buckley has done very well for Offaly in defence there, and it's going to be Offaly coming away with possession. So 2 substitutions for Limerick there at that water break. And that attack, though, from their point of view, coming to nothing. 3 substitutes indeed as well. We're just seeing number 24 Noelle Curtin is on as well. So Noelle Curtin, Lauren Ryan and Anna O'Dea are on for Limerick. So Amy Ryan, Katie Heelan, and Katie Heelan are certainly gone off this Limerick team. I think Loretta Hanley as well has come off, and there's been a sin binning here for Mairead Kavanagh as well for Limerick. Black card indeed. So Limerick down to 14 for the time being. Yeah, the other substitute gone off, or other player gone off for Limerick, is Loretta Hanley in midfield. So Anna O'Dea, Noelle Curtin and Lauren Ryan on for Katie Heelan, Loretta Hanley and Amy Ryan. And of course that black card for Mairead Kavanagh, just making that a little bit more difficult for Limerick now, down to 14 players for the next few minutes, as Roisin Ambrose forced to go backwards to Maeve O'Halloran. And it's Limerick now on their own with Leah Coughlin with the ball up front. Cathy Mee battling for possession, and it's won though by Iris Kennelly. And Kennelly now, as Limerick go and search for that equalising point. Cathy Mee is still there for Limerick and has been fouled. A high challenge, and Cathy Mee has gone down holding her face anyway, so may need some attention here. The Limerick number 15. Mee wearing number 15, but operating in the half forward line, getting through a lot of work, is the Limerick number 15. But it's Mee that's down injured at the moment, It's going to be a free for Graham Shine's side, who are currently down to 14 following that sin binning for Mairead Kavanagh. Cathy Mee, hopefully from Limerick's point of view, okay. So it's Offaly that lead here in Martinstown, 1-5 to 1-4. As said throughout this commentary, very, very difficult conditions for both sides. It's Limerick that led by a goal at the break, but Offaly have scored 1-1 without reply in the second half. That sees them into that 1 point advantage. Goal coming from Saoirse McGuinness. Low finish past Sophie Hennessy, and that free from Emma Hand. The difference between the sides at this moment in time. So Cathy Mee still down receiving treatment. Well, she's up on her feet, I should say, but still receiving treatment as the Limerick number 15. Physio Liam Mulcahy going through all the necessary processes to make sure the Limerick corner forward is okay. It's going to be a free anyway for Limerick. Mee looks ready to take it herself. So Cathy Mee with the ball. She'll need a bit of movement in front of her, given the strength of the breeze. It's gone short to Lauren Ryan. Lauren Ryan now in a bit of trouble here, forced to go back outside to Cathy Mee, and Mee has been fouled again. Had her hands on the ball and the boot came in, says referee Jerkani. So Limerick still with possession, and it's the first real sustained time in the Offaly half, with a loose one from that free by Cathy Mee, and it's Offaly that should come out with it, but there's been a mistake there now. It's Katrina Davis chance here. There's a free advantage coming for Limerick here as they go inside, and backwards it comes for the free. Another foul inside Grania McKenna as well, but Jerkani has given the first one, I think. So a chance now for Limerick to equalise. So a chance for Limerick to equalise here. It's going to be Katrina Davis who's forced out to the D to take. So we saw in the first half Sarah Doyle from similar distances unable to hit the target given the strength of the breeze. It'll be a difficult one for Katrina Davis as well. She's got 1-1 so far in this game. Has the player from Monaghan. So Limerick looking for the first score of the half from their point of view. Is Katrina Davis lining this one up. 1 free in the first half. Has Davis, she's got a good strike on that. It's just bobbling around the edge of the square. Limerick have possession. It's Anna O'D that has it, but Offaly have come away with it, and that could be a huge moment in this game as they have advantage now. It's the substitute clears this one. Carey with the clearance. It's one back there though for Limerick. It's Maeve McNamara. It's a poor attempted hand pass from McNamara, and it's Emma Hand. She's got Saoirse McGuinness in oceans of space here. Right footed pass from the centre forward, but Iris Kennelly is there for Limerick, and it's Anna O'D that has it now for Limerick. Anna O'D comes inside. Good work from Anna O'D, the Limerick substitute, doing well to find Cathy Mee. Mee steps inside. Good work from Cathy Mee as well. Here's Limerick tried to fashion another scoring chance. Mee though runs into a bit of trouble before winning possession back. Anna O'D now for Limerick. Good challenge from Amy Gavin Mangan. O'D under severe pressure still holds on to it. She's over carried, says referee Jerkani, and Offaly's defence swarming all over the Limerick players, and they've earned a free for over carrying as we see another substitute on the Offaly side, I should say. It's Saoirse McGuinness that departs the action. So it's that free taken short. As I said, Offaly make that substitute. It's Sarah Keogh that's on, wearing number 27 on this Offaly side. As the goal scorer Saoirse McGuinness that has departed, as Amy Gavin Mangan takes this one short to Nicole Buckley. Going backwards to Buckley. It's Gavin Mangan again. Good interception though. That's Noelle Curtin that has it. Noelle Curtin has been fouled, says referee Jerkani. So it's much better from Limerick as this half since the water break. And it's Cathy Mee now ready to take this one. Noelle Curtin getting that interception in as Cathy Mee plays this one across to Leah Coughlin. Leah Coughlin along the side to Katrina Davis. Davis and met by Don Hannon, and Hannon has got to that ahead of the Limerick number 13. The chance now for Offaly to go on the attack. Sarah Keogh's going for it, but the Limerick defender Christine Reedy was out like a shot to win that one back, and it's Roisin Ambrose now, the Limerick possession, bringing play into the Offaly half. It's Ambrose on the run, finds the pass there, surely a foul on the Limerick player. Iris Kennelly, referee says no, and Limerick continue forward with it. Anna O'Dea has it for Limerick. O'Dea still going, plays it inside now to Iris Kennelly. Kennelly on the run here, Iris Kennelly with the shot, and Iris Kennelly has got the score here for Limerick. It's into the back of the net. Iris Kennelly with the goal. A slip of the feet from Tara Rowan. Limerick have gone into a 2-point lead here. Iris Kennelly with the shot, and it's Iris Kennelly that has come up with a vital goal for Limerick. They lead 2-4 to 1-5, and all of a sudden faced into a gale in the second half. It's Limerick that have the lead here, and it's Limerick on the attack once more here. 25.5 minutes played excluding the water break. Leah Coughlin still going with it, gets the pass away. Shot's going to come in here from Amy Ryan. It's just got a chance in, it's put into the back of the net. Kathy Mee has got another goal for Limerick. The shot came in from Mairead Cavan. In fact, it was Noelle Curtin with the shot. The ball came into the edge of the square. Kathy Mead timed her run to perfection. It's another goal for Limerick. 2 goals in the space of a minute has turned this game completely in Limerick's favour. And well, referee Jar Canny is going in to check with his umpires here to just make sure everything was okay with that Limerick goal. But Limerick, if the goal is given, have turned things around dramatically here with 2 goals in the space of 60 seconds that have turned this game on its head. Offaly did lead 1-5 to 1-4, but that goal from Iris Kennelly followed up by that Kathy Mee effort, if it's allowed. We're just waiting on a final signal here from the referee, but it looked good from our angle here in commentary, but it's always down to the referee's final decision. That we'll see here, but it's injury there for, I think it's Orla Whelan, the Offaly full back, that's down injured here. So this will be a big blow for Offaly as they chase this game. Yeah, there's going to have to be a substitution here for Offaly. They've already brought on Annie Keogh in the last few minutes. And Sarah Keogh and Aoife Carey in the last few minutes. And Limerick are also readying a substitute as well. Looks like Rebecca Daly will be next onto the field for Limerick, wearing number 20, but it's Limerick 3-4 to 1-5 up here, but there's a problem here for Orla Whelan. In fact, it's not Orla Whelan, we're just waiting to confirm who is down injured. Good indeed, it's Nicole Farley that's down, so it's Nicole Farley. Nicole Farley is the player that's going to have to depart for Offaly here. So Limerick ready to bring on Rebecca Daly as well. But that's the end of the game for... So it's Rebecca Daly on for Limerick. So it's Rebecca Daly on for Maeve McNamara here for Limerick as Nicole Farley. Farley comes off for Offaly, so the goal is good. It's Limerick that lead 3-4 to 5 points. Offaly readying their substitution as well. It's Tara Rowe with the kick out there as Offaly readying that substitution, but it's Offaly in possession through Amy Gavin Mangan. Emma Hand now with it for Offaly, but it's Limerick that have it for with the recently introduced substitute Rebecca Daly, but it's Offaly that have won it back again now through their captain Roisin Ennis. Roisin Ennis goes along the ground trying to find Ellie McAvoy. Limerick are there in numbers, swarming around the Offaly defender, and the call is over carrying as that Offaly substitution is about to be made. It's number 29 Imelda Fleming that's on for Offaly, as Limerick about to make another sub as well. It's Rose Highland is the player to come on for Limerick, so plenty of substitutions in the closing stages here for Rose Highland for Katrina Davis. 3-4 to 1-5. It's Limerick that lead here. Taken short there by Maeve O'Halloran. O'Halloran takes the pass back from Rebecca Daly. O'Halloran still going with it. It's Limerick that have the advantage here in the closing stages. Iris Kennelly looking to win possession. Battle for it here between a number of the players. It's Nicole Buckley that's gone out over the sideline. It's going to be a Limerick line ball. Line ball here is Roisin Ambrose ready to take for Limerick. The call goes into Rose Highland. It's a brilliant pass from Roisin Ambrose inside to the recently introduced Limerick substitute. Rose Highland comes back out for Rebecca Daly. Daly inside it comes now to Kathy Mee. Kathy Mee with that goal for Limerick that has given them a cushion here in the final stages. Emma Hand has it. Now it's Annie Keogh for Limerick as Mairead Kavanagh, of course, ready to come on. Limerick getting those 2 goals, well down to 14 players as Mairead Kavanagh was given a black card, but it's Offaly trying to get something going here. It's not happening for them though since those Limerick goals, and it's the home side that had the possession through their fullback Sarah O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan side to Roisin Ambrose. Ambrose forced outside. And it's Limerick in possession now. Anna O'Dea on the run. Inside it goes to Grania McKenna, and now it's Limerick still going here. And it's Anna O'Dea trying to win possession back here, but there's plenty of Offaly players around. And there's a foul. Is there? No, says referee. It's Annie Keogh that has it for Offaly. Keogh looking at her options, plays it backwards to Amy Gavin Mangan. Offaly trail 3-4 to 1-5 here in Limerick's favour. Ball's in long, and there's a slip back there, but Limerick have picked it up. And there's another slip back there. The conditions still worsening here. Sarah Doyle has got the pass away. Maybe there's a chance here for Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy still going. Limerick have plenty of numbers back there. The shot comes in on Sophie Hennessy, but referee Ger Kenny was playing advantage. And it's a free in for Offaly, who trail by 5 points. Limerick trying to make it, well, trying to bring Ray Kavanagh back on for the sin bin. And is up from the referee, signalling Ray Kavanagh to come back on. Well, no, yep, she's allowed back on as the Limerick centre forward here as Offaly line this free up. Sarah Doyle places it onto the ground. So it's Sarah Doyle with it, and Doyle has put it over the bar, so that's another score for Offaly. 4 points the difference here. So Offaly trying to make a substitution here. Offaly onto the field comes number 18 is Becca O'Connor for Offaly. Just waiting to see who's going to depart for Offaly. It's going to be Sarah Doyle, I think. Just popped over that free. It's not been Sarah Doyle's 1-5 against Carlow last week. Hasn't been able to replicate that this afternoon. Very difficult conditions, it must be said, but she got that free, the Doyle, that makes the score 3-4 to 1-6 in Limerick's favour. Sophie Hennessy gets ready to take this kick out for Limerick. She's gone long with it over to that side. Ball bouncing around. 50-50 ball that Limerick have won. Pushing the back on one of the Limerick's players. And it's going to be a Limerick free. It's not the best of balls, and Marie Byrne has won it for Offaly. Ball comes inside now. Maybe a chance inside with Ellie McAvoy. Sophie Hennessy is miles off her line here, the Limerick keeper, and it's going to be a free in to Offaly. I'm going to try and take this quickly as the call from the sideline here, but it's going to be a free in. 4 point lead for Limerick, 3-4 to 1-6. And you may just see Ellie McAvoy have a go at this one. Time running out here quickly in Martinstown, and Offaly need a goal, and they need it quickly. So it's Ellie McAvoy lining this one up. Scored 2 points in that first half, did the Offaly number 15. Has played very well as Maeve O'Halloran departs the scene for Limerick. She's gone for it, saved on the line by the Limerick defence, and it's Roisin Ambrose coming away with it, with the ball for Limerick. And it's Limerick that hold on to the 4 point lead. played long and out over the end line. It's hit an Offaly player last, so that's worked out from Limerick's point of view. So it's still Limerick that lead by 4 here in the dying embers of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4B clash. And it's going to be a free-in for Offaly as the rain comes down yet again here in Martinstown. It's Offaly that need to have it inside quickly. It's Aoife Carey that has it for Offaly. Inside it comes again to Ellie McAvoy. Limerick are swarming around McAvoy. She gets the shot away. It's gone to the left and wide, but it's gone back for a free. There's a call from referee Jar Kenny. So there's not one single Limerick player in the Offaly half right now, as they're going to try and work this one in around the edge of the square. Ellie McAvoy forced to go backwards with it. May just deliver this around the edge of the square. It's Aoife Carey back out to Amy Gavin Mangan as the rain sheets down here in Martinstown. Dying stages of this game. It's Limerick that lead by 4. Aoife Carey has it. Conditions just very, very difficult now. It's back to Annie Keogh. Keogh goes forward with it. The challenges come in from Limerick. 50-50 ball on the ground. Neither side have it. In fact, it's Carey that has it. Referee Ger Kennedy is, I'd imagine, giving an Offaly free. I'm not sure if it was a free or not, but he's given it. Has gone short out to the recently introduced Becca O'Connor. O'Connor's been fouled as well, so Offaly have a chance yet again. Out to the left hand side it goes. Back towards the middle now with Offaly. And it's a chance now developing maybe here for Offaly, just going backwards and forwards with it. Marie Byrne now back outside to Aoife Carey and forced further back out towards the 45-metre line. It's the centre back Annie Keogh on her way through here, but Offaly still going with it. Amy Gavin Mangan gets the pass away, but Limerick are there in numbers, and it's Anna O'Dea who's come away with it, and that's the full-time whistle where Limerick have earned a 3-4 to 1-6 victory over Offaly. Offaly with 1-1 at the start of the second half, as Saoirse McGuinness goal put them level with Limerick at 1-4 apiece. Then a point from Offaly gave them the lead, and Emma hand free, and then Limerick hit back with 2 goals in the space of 60 seconds from Iris Kennelly and Cathy Mee that earned them a 3-4 to 1-6 victory. A late Sarah Doyle Offaly free wasn't enough to get them back into the game. So it's Limerick that have made it 2 wins from 2 here in Martinstown in the Lidl Ladies National Football. Ellie McAvoy and Limerick are swarming around McAvoy. So yes, thanks for tuning in and join us for more live action soon.